Hey guys, Mr. Short Hitter here.
You don't look like a short hitter to me.
I recently did a video talking about the 40-yard shot, and I was surprised by the number of people that said they would hit a green more often from 100 yards than 40 yards. We're not talking about where you have to cover a bunker or carry water or anything like that. We're just talking about a basic 40-yard shot with nothing but fairway and green in front of you. I said I would give a couple tips to how I play this 40-yard shot. So the first thing is ball position. Camera angle may throw some of this off a little bit. As we know, I'm my only camera person. Somebody joked with me one day in the comments, said I need a girlfriend to help me with the camera, but we're not going to get into that. But it is true. I do need that. We're going to go middle of stance. The low point of my wedge swing is going to be about an inch or two forward of center. So pretty much going down kind of like the left pec area. I flare my left foot out a little bit, so it kind of almost looks like the ball moves forward. I'll talk a little bit about that too. So the second thing is that this wedge swing isn't a power swing. We don't need our arms to really swing freely. I think it's more of a body initiated swing. So I can get my hands a little closer, bend over just a little more, grip down a little bit, because I want to be just a tad closer to the golf ball. That'll give me a little more control because I don't need a bunch of power with this swing. So middle of my stance, a little closer to the ball, and more of a body initiated swing. Now the third thing, we want our left shoulder here moves more circular. If we get to moving up and down this way, that's when we kind of change the low point and we have a greater possibility of hitting the ball fat, hitting the ball thin. So we want this left shoulder to move in a circular motion a little bit more around our body versus coming up and down, which is going to really change that low point. So I want to feel like that left shoulder is just moving leftward. A little bit hard there. So the last thing I'll point out is one thing people say, well, how can you hit it higher from the middle of the stance if you have to hit a little higher? The only thing really I do is I'm going to turn that left foot out a little bit, open the face up, and it almost kind of makes the illusion that the ball is moving up in my stance. And I'll open that face, and I can hit it higher then.
I'm a mother.
I'm a bad mother, Mr. Short Hitter here. And you know the gift that every woman wants.
Flowers.
No.
Stuffed animals.
Get that out of here.
Candy.
Mine. Don't be silly. It's golf balls from Golf Ball Planet. Golf Ball Planet has a huge inventory of ladies' golf balls, including Callaway Riva and Bridgestone Lady. So why not give the lady in your life the gift she's always wanted? Golf balls from Golf Ball Planet.
Thanks, Mr. Short Hitter.
Why can't I be a mother?
Okay guys, so let me just share a couple issues I see, or a couple things for you to think about if you're still having some trouble with these shots. The first thing is, if you notice my swing, I still follow through. So sometimes I see players take a longer backswing and then they take this short follow through to where they're kind of taking deep divots down into the ball and more chopping down on it. So you can see when I take it back, I'm still taking it to a nice follow through. So you want to still follow through. If you're having some inconsistent contact, there's a couple things. One, take some practice swings and kind of see where you're contacting the ground, where your low point is, and you want to place the ball a little bit behind the lowest point to make sure you hit that ball first. The other thing that happens, sometimes we shift our weight, but we kind of shift it down here instead of going to a nice high follow through. So I'm going to shift that weight. I'm going to swing here, and I'm going to feel like that weight is moving this way instead of moving low. Sometimes players will do something like this. It's okay if you want to hit the ball lower, but if you want to just hit a normal pitch shot, you want that weight moving through, and it almost feels like it's moving up. Just like I said, the shoulder's coming circular this way, so the weight's moving that way. And you can see that finish is nice and high. Those shoulders rotated left. That's going to prevent you from a lot of inconsistent contact to where you're hitting the ball fat, you're hitting it thin, you just have no control of that low point because you're swinging this way instead of coming to that nice high finish. Get that belt buckle moving towards the target. And the last thing, let's just remember that the swing is initiated with our body, close to the body. We don't want to be out. We don't want our arms guiding this big motion. It's a body-led motion, and we still have a weight shift. It's okay to start out with a little bit more weight on our left side, and we definitely don't want our weight on our right side as we come down. So I'm going to allow my body to lead the motion here. You see my arms are very close to my side here, choking down. And just not a huge, powerful motion. Just swinging the club, allowing my body to move, controlling that low point is a lot more important. We don't need a bunch of power in this shot. All right, guys, I hope these last two videos helped you with the 40-yard shot. Personally, I think a lot of people would be better off hitting a pitching wedge or maybe even a 9-iron, just landing it short of the green and running it up when you can. When you can't, these tips should definitely help you on that shot. Just remember, there's lots of ways to play the 40-yard shot. If you want more videos like this, drop that down in the comment section, because I'm starting to feel that the matches are getting a little boring to some of you guys because we're not getting the views on the matches, and I want to provide the content that you guys want to see. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, Mr. Short Hitter, out.
5 holes to go, just play 13.